Alright, Tig here. How are you? So we're actually looking at a Taylor Swift tune. It actually has a really cool part that goes up. But that's a little tricky to play, so we're going to start with something much easier. The chorus. So let me zoom in here really quick and we will take a look at what's going on in this chorus. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to realize that our third and fourth fingers stay on the third fret of the first and second string the whole song. Well, most of the song, at least the chorus. So the third finger has the third fret of your second string, and your pinky or your fourth finger has the third fret of your high E string. They're going to stay there. This first chord is going to put our first finger also on the second fret of your fourth string, and your second finger on the third fret of your fifth string. It's giving us a chord called a C add 9 or C add 2. As far as our strumming goes, we're going to play 2 eighth notes and we're going to rest on beat 2. So we're going to go 1 and 2. So to rest, I'm just dropping that palm of my hand right on the string. 1 and 2. Next chord is easy. We're just going to pop these two fingers up. So your first finger goes from the fourth string to the fifth, and your second finger goes from the fifth string to the sixth. So they're just popping up one set of strings each. On that C, I left something out. We don't really want to hear that low E, so you kind of want to block that string. I kind of have my part of my middle finger is just touching it enough that if I hit it, I don't really hear anything. You could also bring your thumb up over the top. Again, just blocking it just enough that we don't really hear anything. So we have 1 and rest on beat 2, move to this G chord and for 2 eighth notes, rest on beat 4. So we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Next up, we're going to go to a D sus4. Quite often we would play this with our first finger on this second fret of the third string, but we're going to use our middle finger, and I'll show you why in just a minute. So again, third and fourth finger never moved, and your middle finger is now on the second fret of the third string to give us a D sus4. We can play strings 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 sounds pretty good. We don't want to hit 6 again. But in this case, I'm just going to try to skip it. But again, you could use your thumb to block it just to be safe. So, altogether, we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2. We're almost done. Now, the last part, we're going to go to E minor 7th. I love the sound of this chord. We're going to put our first finger on the second fret of the 5th string, and second finger right underneath it on the second fret of your 4th string. This gives us an E minor 7th. This time, though, there is no rest on beat 4. We're actually going to play this 2 eighth notes again, but then we're going to go back to that D sus4 for 2 eighth notes. So beat 3 and 4 of this second measure is just going to go 3 and 4, and then the whole thing starts again. So from the E minor to the D sus4 and going right back, you actually end up with 6 eighth notes in a row. Right, which would be 3 and 4 and 1 and. So I hope that was fun. I'll back this back out for a minute. I am going to show how to play the in another video because that's quite a bit of fun, but quite a different level as far as challenge versus the first one. But this first one's a great one for taking some fairly easy chord shapes and moving them around to make something that sounds pretty cool. So thanks so much for watching. The link in the description will take you a page with some more information about this material. Subscribe, like, you know the drill. Thank you.